Hey guys, this is UndeadGames here, and welcome back to This Bed We Made. In the last episode, we went through, our stalker's room and realized that he's not just stalking us, and we went down to get the key to actually see who else he was stalking and why, and see if there's any kind of, overlay, not overlapping kind of stuff. But it's very scary situation we found ourselves in, and we are gonna get right back into it. So here we are, and let's just get right back into it. Honestly, and it's been a few days since I recorded last, so I don't remember everything specifically, and I'm trying to figure out kind of a better recording schedule. Wendy's not doing so well. She holed herself up in the bathroom, sobbing her heart out. I tried to comfort her, but I think she needs some time alone. The master key. Thank goodness Linda keeps a master key in the locker room. In case any of us ever misplaces our own set, I can now unlock room 509. Hopefully I'll find some answers in there. Let's,
It's locked. This goes beyond constructive criticism. It's just a personal crusade.
Alright. Wendy, do you think I don't see the way you talk to guests, the way you smile at them and call them sweetie while you fill their coffee cups, the way you laugh at their jokes and bat your eyes like a stupid teenage girl? I'm not sure if you're doing it for the tip or to get the Employee of the Month reward, but either way, this is unacceptable. And I won't even mention the way you wear your uniform. This is a respected hotel, not a pleasure house. Although I've always had a problem with your behavior, I tolerated it as long as the guests were happy, but now that you're getting engaged, I can no longer remain silent about it. What would Jack say? I think that's how they pronounce it. Jack say if he saw you. I'm sure he would be as ashamed as I am. Maybe you've got Bernard fooled like every other man, but if you don't change your behavior, I'll find a way to convince him to fire you. This is your only warning. From Linda, and scratched out and wrote bitch. We also have makeup and hairbrushes and curlers and this. Press E.
This shade of red, it matches the message on the door.
Let's close that and put it back.
I don't want to think of what could happen to Wendy if someone found these. Should I?
Oh yeah, what else we got? Old parts. That's interesting. Some more letters.
Yvette's and Susan's favorite activity, talking behind other people's backs.
I can't believe Miss Perfect got the Employee of the Month reward again. I'm sure she won't even use the mixer she won. She's too dumb to understand how it works. Poor Jack. He deserves so much better than that stupid whore. And did you see the look on Sophie's face when Bernard first showed the mixer? You'd swear that weirdo had never seen one in her life. Anyway, join me at 11:15 for smoke break. On the back of one of the Say No to Divorce. Interesting. Let's close that. I don't want people seeing what we're doing.
I wish I understood you better, Yvette. You and Wendy had such a close friendship. Why throw it all away?
I guess this is just a picture, really. So now we have to provide soap to the guests. This is getting ridiculous. What's next? A hairdryer in every room? Speaking of hair, have you seen Rebecca's new haircut? I didn't think she could look even uglier. Smoke break at 3:45. Old ports. Can't open it. So I'm gonna... I cannot inspect the bottom. Please close the door.
Off limits.
Looks like a menu or a guide. Carol, here's the chambermaid's guide I talked about. Come see me if you have any questions concerning the job or the staff. I can tell you who you should hang out with and who you should avoid, Yvette. Okay? Carol, I hope you are having a great first week here. Valentine's Day is always a very busy time, but do not worry, it should calm down soon. Yesterday I saw you watch while we were playing cards at lunch. You are welcome to join us today if you wish. Nicole. That seems like it. They should also tell her to close her locker because I'm gonna look in it. Oh wow, a lot of these open. Dear sister, we need to talk about Kevin. The other day, Patrick received some pamphlets from a friend from the States, and now he is convinced that our child is a sissy. How is it even possible? The boy is only 5 years old. Does it really matter if he likes to play with girls and prefers dolls to toy cars? Still, I cannot help but think, if Patrick is right, if Kevin indeed is like that, what kind of future awaits him? Will he ever be able to get a job, to have a family, to live a normal life? Every time I look at him now, I feel like crying. I just want my little boy to be happy. Is that too much to ask? Love, Nicole. Interesting. Can I see this? I can. The hidden enemy, an invisible force, is lurking in the shadows, threatening our very way of life. And it is not the communists, it is the homosexuals. A menace to the young, a threat to everyone. But how do we spot them? They move unnoticed in society, working in every field. They may even be married and have children. They could live next door to you, attend your church, or even be your son. In these pages, you will learn how to spot homosexuals and protect society from these dangerous deviants. Yeah, so this is definitely the 50s. You can definitely tell.
Off limits. Fine. Keep your secrets, Locker.
She seems so sweet, though. Like, she didn't want her son to be
Haven't gotten
gay,
any tips so far today.
but she didn't. She just wanted him to be happy, it seemed. Legacy.
Being recognized for doing a good job. That feeling never gets old.
Sophie, I've noticed real improvement in the quality of your work lately. I've heard a few guests saying how clean their rooms are after you go through them. Who knows, maybe you'll manage to steal the Employee of the Month reward from Wendy. Linda.
It's locked. Open sesame?
Okay,
Nope.
so
No.
that seems like it for this. Could I not?
Rebecca's had her hands full lately. I hope she's doing okay in there.
Could I not just go in the break
The
room?
master key only unlocks the guests' rooms.
Why?
I'll have to get my keys later. Off limits.
Ooh, another one.
The way they look at each other.
Who is
You
this?
can tell it's the real deal.
Is this Wendy? And Jack? Huh.
Fine. Keep your secrets, Locker.
Eugene, half the washing machines are out of order. Because of this, I won't be able to finish our current load in time, and Beth will be forced to offer guests an apology discount. Please fix the machines before Bernard kills me, Rebecca. On the back of, well, like, service report thing. Okay, close that. Don't want anyone thinking
People
I'm
don't
getting
usually
that.
leave opens. It's locked.
Okay, so that seems like really all I can do here. So let's call the elevator, go back up, and we'll check out room 509.
Hey, Sophie.
Whoa.
Hey, Andrew. On break already?
No, not yet. I have to deliver something to our VIP guest.
Again?
Yeah, the requests just keep on coming. What about you? Aren't you supposed to be in 509?
I'm heading up now. I just had to grab Linda's master key before I could continue our investigation.
Investigation.
Gotcha. What a day, huh? Tending to an eccentric VIP guest, discovering, well, what you discovered in 505. Pretty exciting as far as a workday at the Clarington goes.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to put it. That's not all, though. I was looking for my keys,
I'm
and I
probably
heard
not
someone
gonna-
crying in the bathroom.
You sure it's not the old Clarington ghost again?
No, it's Wendy. She's pretty upset.
What happened?
I think Linda got to Jacques' head, and Wendy hit back by writing hypocrite
Oh, I was
bitch
not
on
gonna-
her door.
Tell him that.
I mean, this was bound to happen. You'd have to be living under a rock to miss how Linda's been treating her lately.
I think Linda is being
Linda's
too
been
harsh.
pretty bad to Wendy. I'm not surprised she snapped.
Remember her birthday? Bobby slipped her a slice of cake from the kitchen, and along came Linda to confiscate it, telling Wendy she was doing her a favor. I don't know how Wendy managed to keep her cool.
If it had been me, I probably would have burst into tears.
Yeah, interpersonal conflict makes for a good read, but in real life it can be a bit much to deal with. You've always been good at staying above it, though. You get along with everyone.
I could flirt. Ooh.
I don't
gonna.
think I get along with everyone, but some people are worth getting friendlier with. Like you.
Ooh.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad not everyone around here thinks I'm a complete bore. Wait till Beth hears this. Well, it was nice to chat.
Flirting.
Don't let me keep you, though. I have to head to maintenance anyway. Maybe Eugene can help me find the product our guest of honor is looking for.
Yeah, we both got a lot on our plates today.
Busy
I'll be
day.
ready and waiting for your updates on H and M. Take care.
You too.
Awesome. I'm good. I think I'm done in the basement as far as I'm aware. Went through everybody's locker. Everybody that keeps their locker unlocked. Let's see what we got going on. Andrew and I agree that the graffiti left on Linda's door, hypocrite bitch, was most likely Wendy's doing. I hate to say it, but Linda's given her enough cause after all. Okay.
Getting into 509 will be no problem with the master key.
Let's go back to
I
509.
do have 506 next on my list. Should I pop in before checking out 509?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get 506 clean.
Oh boy, someone's been living it up.
See
Another
what
fan of the
comes up.
gossiper. I never did finish that article from this morning. That feels like so long ago now.
Okay. We'll put that back. Notes on the back of Discover Historic and Gay Montreal. Did he really just scold us for talking? These Montreal cab drivers, I swear. I know, I thought he'd appreciate us trying to make conversation. Thank God for good old-fashioned pen and paper, at least. Yeah, it takes me back. At least Sister Gabriel isn't here to confiscate them anymore. So like I was saying, are you ready for your week-long bridal shower, Mrs. Hubert? Stop it, Simone. I'm not Mrs. until we walk down the aisle, and this week is for thinking about anything but that. That's right, we're making the most of this week before I lose you to the jaws of married life. I would never. I won't be another Andrea, I promise. Leanne? He's going to kick us out if you keep making me laugh. The Montreal Tourism Association, 1957 to 1958. Probably not throw that away. Don't mess with that. Clean this. Pick that up. Pick that up. Pick up all the pillows. They are.
Not exactly a cherished gift. He just left it behind like this.
I'm not going home without a prize, but dear my beloved Leanne, much as I would have loved to spend this Valentine's Day with the woman who is about to become my Mrs. Hubert, I'll happily make do with the lifetime of Valentine's Days awaiting us. Enjoy your week in Montreal. I'll be eagerly awaiting your return and the start of our new life together. Love, Gregory. P.S. Don't let Simone rope you into anything crazy. Tell her I need my bride back in one piece. It's Valentine's Day. I'm on the hunt. I'm not gonna throw that away. I'm not sure. I could probably throw this away. Throw that away. Clean that up. Switch off the TV. Clean that up. Okay. So this looks much better. I'll go ahead and close that. They put wine in the toilet. I feel like...
What's the story behind this?
I don't know. There we go. Seems clean enough. Sorry for the mess. That's sweet, I guess. So I'm not sure what the story behind this room is, honestly. Not seeing a trash can in here. Or out here. I'm not seeing their trash can at all. Oh, here it is. There we go. I guess it doesn't seem like they're coming back. So I'll just leave it like that. I guess I'll throw this stuff away. Now let's go check out 509. Let's go check out 509. 50, here it is. They got all kinds of junk in here. This room seems different than the others. Maybe it's because of all the junk? Suite life. Room 509 is one of our suites, and Marcella and Hector Cruz have certainly made it feel quite lived in. There's a lot to look through, so I better get started. The answers I'm looking for might not be readily apparent, but when in doubt, clean. I'm sure something will come up.
My first step should be to tidy up. It looks like someone had quite the shopping spree. No combination, no entry.
You're right.
I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet. The food's practically... What were you apologizing for?
Please forgive me.
And were you forgiven?
Interesting. Let's close some of this stuff. Cool. Yeah, all kinds of junk. Oh. What's going on? Oh, this is definitely a bigger room. Like, for sure. I also wrote some more stuff down. Characters. Room is palpable. One half of the Cruzes seems to have made their own sleeping arrangements on the room's couch. Whether that was voluntary or at the demands of the others, unclear. And they're apologizing. What do we got in here? SW, meeting with John, regional meeting, haircut, bank appointment, notary appointment, departure, Montreal arrival, that's here, wedding anniversary, don't forget vows, rose petals on bed, return trip. Okay. Did you forget vows? Let's close that.
Person looking for you back in Texas, was he really just a co-worker?
Dear son, I cannot believe you decided to renew your vows so far away from the family. Your father and I are very disappointed, and so are your sisters. Montreal? What a strange destination. I would not be surprised if this was another one of your wife's ideas. I met Luciana in town yesterday. She has 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls, and is pregnant with her 6th. Juan has just brought them that nice house on the corner of Prado and Ramos. Imagine if you had married her like you were supposed to. You would have your own family by now. Yesterday I also drove by your home to get the mail, and as I was leaving I met a man who was looking for you. I think he was one of your colleagues from work, but I am not sure. I told him you were in Montreal and would be back next week. When do you come back exactly? I hope you can be there for your uncle's birthday party on Friday. I will make your favorite cake. Your mother. They got that Bible on the floor. What did I write down? Just clues. I can open things. I wonder if I can open the Bible. No. We got a picture here.
You look like a couple out of a magazine.
They do look like a couple out of a magazine. February 14th, 1948.
Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is.
You're right. 19 arrested in deviant raid. Oh, man. Montreal is paralyzed by this winter's 5th and most important snowstorm. 15 inches of snow are expected until the end of the day. The last major storm back in January had covered the city with 12 inches of snow. The storm started yesterday with 6 inches falling during the day and 6 more during the night. Violent winds created giant snowbanks all over the city. Many drivers ignored police warnings and decided to take their cars at their own risk, resulting in several accidents. Trains from the United States are expected to be delayed up to 3 hours. At Dorval Airport, most departures have been canceled, while arrivals are delayed or diverted altogether. And then page 5, shop owners against new mental hospital. A group of downtown Montreal businessmen and shop owners met with Mayor Sardo Fournier last week to air their grievances concerning the city's recent decision to allow construction of a new mental hospital on Dorchester Boulevard. William Weston, manager of Weston's department store, says he and his group will fight tooth and nail to prevent the hospital's construction. Will our customers feel safe to come downtown for their shopping needs, knowing there are lunatics next door, he said. Another bloody Valentine. Valentine's Day concluded in horror last Friday with the murder of an Outermont resident. A worried neighbor called the authorities at 11:15 p.m. after hearing loud shots from next door. When police arrived, they found the lifeless body of a 34-year-old man. Authorities have refused to identify the victim or provide any details about the circumstances of his death. No suspect has been apprehended yet, but Detective Lieutenant Maurice Tremblay asked anyone with information to come forward as soon as possible. I'm pretty sure Tremblay is one of the names staying at the hotel. Does your personal hygiene worry you? Are those worries bothering your husband? Stop worrying and save your marriage with Lysol. Lysol is an indispensable aid to marriage hygiene. Millions of women use it regularly to safeguard their beauty and avoid undesirable surprises. It's penetrative and effective, even in the presence of organic matter. Begin to use Lysol today so you can stop worrying about your hygiene and focus on more important things, such as pleasing your hard-working husband. Lysol has been endorsed for more than 60 years by scientists, medical professionals, and many other men who have women's hygiene at heart. A Lysol Corporation product. Okay. Nursery. Wedding picture. I should have went to the bathroom first. Whoops. I don't know what that said. I didn't read it fast enough.
Mrs. Cruz got her personal information stolen. Is Mr. Morgan behind it?
Fernie and Weissman. 969 Christopher Street, Greenwich, New York? Oh man, I should know that. October 16th, 1957. Dear Mrs. Cruz, we wish to apologize on behalf of our company for the privacy breach that occurred on the 25th of September, and thank you for calling it to our attention. We are currently investigating the breach and trying to understand how this individual was able to obtain your personal information. Rest assured that we will put measures in place to make sure the situation does not repeat itself. Your privacy is, and always will be, one of our top priorities. Sincerely, Harold Fernie and John Weissman. Okay.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
4 letters? I don't know. Ooh.
This looks right up Andrew's alley. I wonder if he's read this one.
What is this? Pills provide birth control. Development of a contraceptive pill believed to be the ultimate form of birth control was reported yesterday to a group of journalists. HT. The pill was tested among 218 women, despite reports of some undesirable effects. Dr. Tenenbaum said the pill shows greater promise for the future. Is it BCHT? Because there's markings in our selection mode.
These symbols, they look oddly familiar. These symbols.
Yeah.
They look oddly familiar. These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean. These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean.
Okay.
These symbols.
Okay.
They look oddly familiar.
Progress. I'm on the case. The Cruzes have some kind of suitcase on their bed, but not the kind I usually see. It's smaller, perfectly square, and can only be opened with a 4-letter code. Hundreds of possibilities, and I don't even know where to start. Cruz? No, that's too simple, I'm sure. A letter is sticking out of the case addressed to Mrs. Cruz and signed by Fernie and Weissman. Apparently she suffered a breach of privacy recently.
Looks like someone tore that note apart. I'm missing some pieces. I can't make out what's written.
Okay, so I gotta find the rest of the note.
Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I can't let him know. Okay, so none of those helped at all. None of those drawers. I just went through them all and not a single thing was useful. I guess we'll make the bed. I have no idea.
Maybe I'll find more of those torn paper pieces if I keep cleaning the room.
Okay. Let's just keep cleaning the room. I don't know. I'm not seeing any torn paper. Other than here.
These are lovely.
Still love you as
I
much as I
wish
did
you'd had more
on the day
confidence
I
in
met
yourself.
you. I will always remember the first time I saw you in that beautiful red dress. Beautiful blue red dress on the... And then he scratched it out. It seems like only yesterday when I first, 10 years ago, I promised I would always love you. And today I vow, pledge again what I pledged 10 years ago. Da 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 da. Oh. Let's go ahead and clean this mirror. Cleaning up the mirror. Don't mind me. Just cleaning. Totally not snooping. A little bit of cleaning up later and I stumble upon something curious. A message of some kind torn up and discarded. If this first piece was discarded so carelessly, then I might have a chance of finding the others. I am not seeing. Alright, maybe it's all in here? I don't know. Not exactly sure where the rest of this paper is. Is this it? No. Hmm. Here, maybe? Got like a bin.
More work for poor Rebecca. Hang in there, Reb.
Have I not looked at it? I thought I looked at all the papers in here. Maybe this... Maybe I haven't looked at it. Have I looked at this? Definitely not. It looks like just expenses. But not what I need. St. Joseph's Oratory of Mount Royal. Ugh. Keep yawning. And then it's another one of these. No idea. That's a newspaper. No idea. Can she tell me? Can I have some thoughts?
Where could the rest of that note be? Should I check the other garbage cans, maybe?
Oh. Really? Oh, where's the phone?
Hello?
Yeah, that's not
Hello?
creepy at all.
Andrew?
I don't think that's Andrew.
Is that you?
So we're definitely being watched. Yeah. I'm gonna call.
Clarington Hotel reception desk.
Andrew?
Hey, Sophie.
Did you just call me?
No, I didn't.
Then who called?
I'm not sure I understand.
Someone just called, and they said nothing. All I could hear was static and breathing.
That's pretty unsettling. Hang on. Hey, Beth? You got a minute? No. Give me a second, Sophie.
This is really
Okay,
weird. I'm sure
so
it's...
Beth tells me she just patched a call through to 509.
Did she recognize the caller's voice?
Oh, do you think maybe it was Mr. Morgan?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Let me check.
That's who it had to be.
Okay, it was a male voice, but she's not sure whether it was Mr. Morgan's or not.
Did she notice anything else?
She says it sounded like a bell rang in the background, like an elevator bell. So she assumed whoever was calling was one of our guests.
You didn't
So it's
see
definitely
Mr. Morgan come back to the hotel, did you?
Guess.
No. I get why you're on edge, but I don't see any way he could know you're in 509. I haven't spoken to anyone about this.
I know you didn't.
Okay, no more
Can you
calls.
ask Beth not to patch any calls here for a while?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thanks. I haven't had time to check all of 509 yet, so I better get back to it.
Wait a second. I just remembered something about this morning. I can't believe I didn't think about it before.
What is it?
A few minutes after Mr. Morgan knocked over that vase in the lobby, I saw Mrs. Cruz rush out of the hotel, all alone.
Really? Do you know what time it was exactly?
I think it was a minute or two after
It's weird
10.
how it's just like, oh, or you could just end the conversation now.
I remember hearing a loud noise on the 5th floor right around that time. Like a door slamming really hard.
Do you think
Oh,
it was her?
goodness.
Maybe.
Did you notice anything weird about
I'm
her?
not gonna end the conversation until I
She
have to.
passed by the front desk so fast I barely had time to see her. Although,
Yeah?
I've always seen the Cruzes as a pair. I suppose it is a bit odd that she left without her husband. Maybe she was sneaking out. Or maybe she was following Mr. Morgan.
Yeah. Hopefully I can make sense of all of this.
I'm sure you can. Give me a call as soon as you found something, okay?
Okay. Thanks for the info.
Awesome. And I do think that's going to be the end of this video. I think we made some good progress. We did quite a bit of stuff, honestly. We checked out 509. We're in here. We're going to get into that safe, probably, next episode. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe. Bye-bye.